Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to see electrical machines 2 lab manual for all engineering departments under Anna Institute. This is prepared by Mohan Raj, Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering. Today we are going to see no load test and block rotor test on 3-phase squirrel cage induction motor. Before going to the experiment, we should know about what is 3-phase induction motor. The 3-phase AC induction motor is a rotating electrical machine that is designed to operate on a 3-phase supply. This 3-phase motor is called as an asynchronous motor. These motors are self-starting and use no capacitor, starting winding and centrifugal switch or any other starting device. 3-phase AC induction motor are widely used in industrial and commercial applications. There are two types of induction motor. They are screw cage and slip-ring induction motor. Reason to perform no load and block rotor test on induction motor. The efficiency of the large motor can be determined by directly loading them and by measuring their input and output power. For large motors, it may be difficult to arrange loads for them. Moreover, power loss will be large with the direct loading test. Thus, no load test and block rotor test are performed on motors. Reason to perform no load test at rated frequency and block rotor test at reduced frequency. This block rotor test should be performed at a reduced frequency in order to obtain accurate result. The block rotor test is performed at a frequency 25% or less than the rated frequency. The leakage reactance at the rated frequency are obtained by considering that the reactance is proportional to the frequency. The aim of our experiment is to draw the equivalent circuit of a given 3-phase induction motor by conducting no load block rotor test. Apparats required are voltmeter, ammeter, wattmeter, UPF and LPF, each 2, tachometer and 3-phase auto transformer. This is the picture of 3-phase induction motor. You can see some of the parts are given for the reference, that is cooling fan, fan cover, lifting eye, nameplate, stator coil, casting frame, squirrel cage rotor, bearing, etc. These are the nameplates of 3-phase induction motor and 3-phase auto transformer. In this you can see the power of the motor is 5 HP and voltage is 415 volt and the current is 7.5 amps. You can note that for no load test we must see the rated voltage. So the 3-phase induction motor rated voltage is 415 volt and while doing the block rotor test we must see the rated current. So here the rated current is 7.5 amps and other ones 3-phase auto transformer. This is the circuit diagram for block rotor test on 3-phase squirrel cage induction motor and circuit diagram for no load test on 3-phase squirrel cage induction motor. This is the circuit to find RDC of stator resistance and sample tabulation and calculation for RDC of stator resistance we have done in our laboratory by the students. Here we must find out current, voltage and RDC and the average value of RDC we get, and from that we can calculate R1. Image of 3-phase induction motor loading. Image of 3-phase induction motor, AC voltmeter and ammeter. Images of wattmeter and 3-phase auto transformer. Procedure. For the no load test, as usual the connections are made and they ensure the variac is kept in minimum position, and for the no load test we must see the rated voltage. So by adjusting the variac, keep the voltage to 415 volt and take the corresponding reading of ammeter, wattmeter and voltmeter. Procedure for block rotor test. Here also connections as per the circuit diagram, and the rotor is tightened using the brake drum by belt, and the rated current is 7.5. By adjusting the auto transformer, keep the rated voltage rated amps to 7.5 amps, and note down the corresponding reading of ammeter, voltmeter and wattmeter in the table column. And now bring the variac to 0 position and switch off the supply. And these are some formulas used for no load test, and formula used for block rotor test or short circuit test. SC means short circuit, and this is also formulas used for block rotor test. And here we must find slip and equivalent load resistance to plot the equivalent circuit. And the sample tabulation for no load test that is taken in our laboratory by the students. This is sample tabulation for block rotor test or short circuit test taken by our students in the laboratory. And these are the model calculation done for the reading taken by our students, and these are solved using the formulas. And also we have drawn equivalent circuit and noted all the readings in the equivalent circuit also. This is for your convenient to proceed the experiment in your laboratory by your own. This is the calculation for no load test and model calculation for block rotor test. And this is also model calculation for block rotor test. And here we are finding out slip and equivalent load resistance. This is the equivalent circuit of 3-phase induction motor, and this equivalent circuit is filled with the data that we have found using the formula. Result: thus the equivalent circuit of a given 3-phase induction motor is drawn by conducting no load and block rotor test. Here are some viva-wise questions given in the exam point of view for your convenience. First one, explain why the locus of the induction motor current is a circle. What is the difference between the transformer equivalent circuit and induction motor equivalent circuit? Why do you choose LPF wattmeter in no load test and UPF wattmeter in block rotor test? How do you reverse the direction of rotation of induction motor? What are the various applications of motor? Thank you.